Hello, friend. Welcome to your practice. As we set out our mat, let's take a moment to show some love to that mat. Clean it off a little bit. It's also a good time to set our intention. I've been focusing a lot recently on abundance and focusing more so on the abundance I have in my life already, not so much the abundance that I want. So today's flow is going to focus a little bit on the abundance that we have already in our body. There's a lot of places in our body that we neglect sometimes, but they're there and they're very willing to work for us. So today we're going to focus on some of those places. We're going to focus on our spine, our hands, our wrists. So make your way to the top of your mat, settle in, find your breath. Take a few breaths here. Focus on places in your life that are abundant. The air we breathe, maybe the friends we have, maybe our work. Because today, we're going to focus on the abundance in our bodies. We're going to focus on the abundance in our spirit. Take a couple more breaths. And when you're ready, inhale and raise your arms all the way up. And as you exhale, open your arms up like a cactus and bend backward. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, arch forward. Inhale, back all the way up. Exhale, reach your right arm over to the left side. We're stretching all the different directions of our spine right now. Inhale, back up. Exhale, reach over to the other side. Try to keep your balance even on your feet. Reach all the way up. Exhale, twist open to the left side. Inhale, back up. And exhale, twist to the other side. It's great to get our spine moving and checking all those different directions. Exhale, forward fold. Let's keep our knees bent so we can focus on our lower back, really stretching that out. If you sit at a desk all day or stand all day, these forward folds with your knees bent like that are just gold for your back. I'm going to stay here for a couple breaths. Focus your breath on your lower back. Try to send your breath there. Inhale up to a flat back. Maybe put your hands on your shin. And then exhale all the way into a forward fold again. Keep your knees bent. Inhale up, all the way up. Reach up, rise up. Pull your hands down to heart center. Stay here for a breath. Reach your hands all the way up. Exhale down to a bent knee forward fold. Maybe pull yourself closer to your knees. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale back to a plank. Stay in this plank. Just hold here for a second. Focus on the strength inside of you. Focus on pulling that belly button into your spine. Maybe take one more really big breath. Really hold it tight. Exhale, focus, drop all the way down, chaturanga, up to an upward facing dog. Keep your shoulders back. Don't push your head too far back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let your shoulders slide down your back. Twist your elbows forward and drive your heels into your mat. Take another breath in, and as you exhale, make your way up to the top of the mat. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale, to a forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach up, rise up, palms together. Bring them down to your chest. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, twist over to a twisted chair. So you're in a chair position. Your right elbow is hooked over onto your left knee, and you're looking up at the ceiling. Focus your breaths on where you feel the tension. Inhale, come all the way back up. We're going to go over to the other side. Exhale, put your left elbow over your right knee. Really drive your hands together and give your wrist a really good stretch. Try to focus a lot of your energy on your wrists when you're in this position. And from this twisted chair position, we're going to do one more. Inhale, reach up, all the way up. Bring it down to your heart center. Really push your hands together. We really want to focus on stretching our wrists and our shoulders and our elbows. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, bent knees. Stay here for a second. Really let your back stretch. Take one more breath. Exhale. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale down to plank. Stay here. Rock forward and roll around to your wrist on the left. Rock forward. Roll around over your right wrist. So you inhale forward, rock over your left wrist as you exhale. Inhale forward, exhale over your wrist. Inhale forward, and then just come back. One more breath in. Drop down to chaturanga on your exhale. Inhale to an upward facing dog. Do an extra breath. And on your exhale, make your way back to downward facing dog. Twist your elbows towards the front of your mat. Lift your left leg all the way up. As you exhale, step it through, just behind your hands, but between your hands. Inhale, up to a low lunge. We're going to twist. Exhale that right elbow over your left knee. And look up. Stay here for a few breaths. Push those breaths to where you feel the strain. Keep your legs strong. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale. Back to your downward facing dog. Stay here for a breath. And exhale. Inhale your right leg all the way up and step it forward. Inhale, arms all the way up, strong legs, knee over your ankle. And exhale, twist to the other direction. Your left elbow is hooking onto your right knee. Your legs are strong. You're breathing into the tension you feel. You inhale all the way back up. Exhale to downward facing dog. Feel the abundance inside of you. Exhale, make your way up to the top of your mat. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Focus on the abundance. Make your way all the way back up. What feels easy? Where are you strong? Inhale your arms all the way back up. Exhale over to a twisted chair. Right elbow on your left knee. Really drive your wrists together. Try to push your fingertips together. Stay strong in your legs. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale all the way over to the other side. Keep your legs strong. Try to open your chest up to the ceiling. Put your breath to where you feel your tension. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale to a forward fold. Knees bent. Flip your hands. Put a little bit of pressure onto your wrists with your palms facing up. Still in a forward fold. Take a couple breaths here. Flip your wrist back over, palms on the mat, and go back to plank. We're going to rock all the way forward and then over our left wrist again. Inhale all the way forward. Exhale, roll over your right wrist. Inhale forward, roll over. Inhale forward, roll over to the other side. One more time forward, all the way over to the right side. My right wrist is feeling a little extra tight, so I'm going to give that one the extra side. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Stay here for a breath. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Take a second to check your posture, drive your heels. Lift your left leg up. Step it through. Inhale up to low lunge. And we're going to twist over to the side again. Exhale down into your twist. Try to open your chest up to the ceiling. Drive your wrists together. Think about where you're focusing your tension. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale directly into the other side. Exhale, step through. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Left elbow on your right knee. Keep your legs strong. Keep your knee over your ankle. Take a breath. One more. Inhale all the way up. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Slide your shoulders down your back. Keep your elbows facing forward. Bend your knees and hover them just above the mat for a second. Give your feet a really good stretch. Really try to drive into that tension that you feel in your toes. And when you're ready, make your way to the top of your mat. Just breathe here for a second. Maybe hug yourself. Feel the stretch in your lower back. Feel the abundance in your soul. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe straighten your legs this time. Inhale, reach up, rise up, put your palms together. Come down to prayer. Inhale your arms back up. Exhale, down to all four. Turn into a table. We're going to stay here and just twist our wrists a little bit and work our hands and our shoulders. Really drive your elbows forward and then twist them all the way around. Keep just a little bit of pressure on your hands and just twist your elbows and feel that sensation in your wrist. Maybe you want to tuck your toes in a little bit. That way you can feel a little bit of stretch in your toes at the same time. Really focus on twisting and opening up your wrist. Take a moment to focus on your hands and your wrists, your shoulders. Use that pressure to push back into your feet. Just breathe. Just taking some time to stretch our wrists. Stretch our elbows a little bit. And just feel how strong you are. Make your way into a nice, perfect tabletop. Wrists right under your shoulders, knees right under your hips. And lift your left leg and your right arm and just reach forward. So your opposite arm and leg are off the ground, parallel to the floor. Your core is engaged. Try not to favor more weight on your hand or your other knee. Try to balance your weight. Come back down. Now when you're ready, do the other side. Left arm reaches all the way forward. Right leg is reaching all the way back. Stay here for a couple breaths. Focus on the abundance. Inhale as much as you want. And exhale. Come back. Let's do some cat-cow. Inhale, up, exhale, pull your back to the ceiling. Inhale, drop your belly down. Exhale, pull your belly button up to your spine. Flip your wrists over here, real gently. If this hurts, just stay in a regular cat-cow and just keep breathing through that. But if you flip your wrists over, let's focus on twisting our elbows again. Just breathe through it. As you inhale, twist your elbows forward. As you exhale, twist them out and let them bend open a little bit. Flip your wrist back over. Take a second to stretch that back out. Nice, perfect cat-cow here. Maybe open your hands up to the side. Point your fingertips to the sides of your mat. Tuck your toes under. And drive your weight back into your feet. And really push your weight forward into the inside of your wrist. You should be feeling it right along your thumbs. Your thumbs should be pointing to the front of your mat. And just breathe. Take as big a breath as you want. And exhale. Celebrate all the power that you have in you, because it's unlimited. Rock forward a little bit. If you want to keep rocking, maybe put your shoulders just a little bit in front of your hands now. Come back to center. Turn your fingertips towards each other now. Your thumbs are pointed at your knees. Tuck your toes. And sit back. Again, putting pressure onto your hands. Focusing that tension into your wrists. And letting that counter pressure push into your feet. If you want to lift your knees up a little bit, tighten your core. You should feel this stretch going on the outside of your wrist now, down your pinkies. Maybe push your elbows out a little bit and bend. And when you're ready, find a seat. Take a second to roll your wrists out. Just breathe. Find your center. Put the bottoms of your feet together, let your knees spread open. Just roll your wrists, ball them into fists and just roll them forward and roll them backward. Whatever feels good. Our hands do a lot for us, and sometimes we need to take a moment to do some good for them. When I'm not doing yoga, I'm doing hair, and so my hands take quite a beating, as do my feet. So today's flow is to help focus on those places and our spine. Put your right leg over your left knee and then tuck your left foot all the way up as close as you can to your body. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Now tuck your left elbow over your right knee and just twist. We're going to spend some more time loving our spine. Maybe you want to put your hand down right behind you and look back and breathe into the tension that you feel. Take in as much air as you want. There's an abundance surrounding you at all times. We just need to learn to accept it and teach ourselves to focus on the abundance that we truly need, not the abundance of somebody else, not the wealth of somebody else. And when you're done, reach your arm all the way opposite over to the other side. And when you switch your legs, we're going to pause for a little boat pose for 5 breaths. Just stay here. Come to center and go into a boat pose. Your shins are parallel to the ground. Keep your core nice and tight and just focus on your breath. You are so strong. Now cross your left leg over your right knee and now tuck your right foot all the way up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Your right elbow is hooked on your left knee. Place your right hand over your heart. Put your hand down behind you and just reach and twist. Focus on everything that you have and just breathe. Exhale, reach over to the other side. Inhale, up to a boat pose. Maybe straighten your legs this time. And just breathe. Keep your core tight. Strengthen the inner you, physically, the inner you. And as you exhale, cross your right foot over your left knee, but now keep your left foot straight. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Don't hook your elbow this time. Just hug your knee. Reach your left arm around your right knee and just hug it. That slight variation in your shoulder is going to create a slightly different twist in your spine. I want you to breathe into that twist. Can you feel the difference with your arm hooked or when you're hugging your knee? With your leg straight or with your leg bent? Just breathe. Exhale. Twist over to the other side. come up to a boat pose again. Straight legs. Keep your knees a little bent if you want. Just stay here for a few breaths. You're so strong. Your power is endless. One more breath and cross over to the other side. Left foot over your right knee. Inhale, reach up and twist to the other side now. Keep your right foot straight, your right leg straight. Your right arm is hugging your left knee. Your left arm is behind you on the ground. And you're looking towards your left shoulder. Just stay here and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more big breath in. And when you're ready, exhale and twist over to the other side. Reach your left arm over. Come up to another boat pose again. Stay strong. Keep breathing. One more big breath in. And as you exhale, low all the way down to a low boat. Drop down. Lift your right knee up to your chest or up to your body and twist it all the way over to the left side. Reach your right arm all the way out and look over to your right arm. And just lay here and soften. Try to release all the tension and let gravity pull you. Let gravity twist you naturally. I'm going to let you just breathe here for just a few breaths. When you're ready, take a couple more breaths and bring your knee back to center, hug it into your body, and we're just going to switch sides. You know how to do it. You do it on your breath. You do it on your pace. I want you to take this time to meditate a little bit with your body. Twist over to the other side and just soften your body. Focus on all the abundance that you have. All the stuff that you have more than you need. Focus on the endless love that you have from people. Focus on the endless support that you have from people. Think about the endless love that you can give. Take a couple more breaths. When you're ready, make your way back to center. Pull your knee in, hug it to your chest. bend both your knees. Bring your knees together and just kind of rock them back and forth. On your breath, on your time. Keep rocking your knees back and forth. Bring them up. Lift your feet up. Maybe roll it around. Give your lower back a little massage. Take a minute to notice how your body feels. And when you're ready, you can open your body up and lay in Shavasana for the rest of your meditation. You can come up into a seated position, whatever feels good for you. But take some time at the end of your practice here and meditate. Think about all the wonderful things in your life. Think about all the abundance that you have. Think about the abundance you can provide. The universe has endless abundance for you in your life. We simply need to stay mindful, stay aware, and try to pay attention to where the universe is giving us opportunities. We get so distracted by everything that we're forced to do so that way we can survive our work, social media, paying the bills. Focus on the abundance that is all around you. Breathe in to the endlessness of possibilities. Open yourself to those possibilities. Provide for others. Be open. Be compassionate. Thank you so much for doing yoga with me today. I wish you endless abundance and prosperity in your life and for those around you. I hope you come back and do yoga with me again. Namaste.